Hey guys, it's Thor Dicow back with another edition of This Week on Blu-ray and DVD, and we have a jam-packed edition to tell you about so many great films. Let's start with Disney's latest, Zootopia. This is coming to you on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD, and this movie incidentally just crossed the $1 billion mark at the worldwide box office. Yes, that's billion with a B, and it looks at the progressive metropolis of Zootopia. It's a melting pot where animals from every habitat live side by side, and anyone can be anything, but under the surface, not as all as it seems. This sloth DMV sequence, by the way, is genius. But the story centers around Judy Hopps, who's in that clip there, voiced by Jennifer Goodwin. She arrives as the first police officer bunny, and she's kind of figuring out that things aren't as easy as they seem, and she's getting bullied a lot, so she teams up with a scam artist named Nick Wilde, voiced by Jason Bateman. He's great at it, and they basically have to solve a mystery that is plaguing the city. Thrilling action, so funny, and a lot of social issues under the surface here. So the movie looked a lot at racism and prejudice that exists in our society today, but it was very cleverly masked with this kids movie. So the children are going to delight in the wonderful characters, the vibrant colors, and the slapstick humor. But then there's plenty for the adults to chew on here as well, jam-packed with bonus features as Disney always does. So this is a definite collector's item for the animated lovers in the family. Zootopia, get it now. All right, the Coen brothers are back. Yes, hail Caesar, and their nod to the golden age of Hollywood. When the world's biggest movie star goes missing, it's up to a studio fixer to basically get him. And there's Alden Ehrenreich, the scene stealer. He's going to be Han Solo in the Origin spin-off movie. He's just one of the many delightful highlights in the cast. You've got Jonah Hill, Josh Brolin, Tilda Swinton, Scarlett Johansson, George Clooney, Channing Tatum, Ray Fiennes, Frances McDormand. The list goes on. It's an ingenious creation from the four-time Oscar-winning filmmakers Joel and Ethan Coen. Awesome bonus features as well in this one. The Coens talk about why they wanted to set a film in the 50s, what got them, how they were able to bring all these A-list stars on board, and a great featurette called An Era of Glamour, from the costumes to the sets, all the details about the production design in this film. And I've watched this twice now. It is impeccable. It gets better every time you watch it. Stunning production design. Every detail of the period was captured meticulously. And for old Hollywood lovers, there are so many nods and references and homages to great old Hollywood films. So this is a definite collector's item. You want to purchase one as well on Blu-ray because it looks phenomenal. A must-have for any Coen fans in your household. All right, now we're talking Michael Bay, and I know what you're going to say, another one of those kind of movies, but this is probably Michael Bay's most mature film to date. I know, I can't believe I'm saying that, but 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, based on the true story, led formidably, as you see there, by John Krasinski. This is the true story of 6 elite ex-military operators assigned to protect a CIA compound who fought against overwhelming odds when terrorists attacked the compound on September 11, 2012. Now, obviously, you're going to get a lot of the classic Bayisms, the slow-mo, the low angle, the machismo, and things like that. Very heavy on the action. However, it was also very compelling. I thought it created great characters, and it was pretty relentless when it came to the pulse-pounding sequences. So, yes, they embellished a lot of it. You know, the true story of what actually happened definitely gets the Hollywood treatment here. But there's no denying that it was entertaining. So there you go. Michael Bay is back with it. A very interesting film, 13 Hours. And I thought even for this kind of movie, he was reining it in just a little bit. All right, now we're going to move on and chat about our next title, Anomalisa. This is a very bizarre film, painstakingly created with stop-motion animation. And this is from the brilliant mind of Charlie Kaufman, the visionary behind Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and Being John Malkovich. It follows Michael Stone, a husband, father, and noted author who goes to Cincinnati to speak to at a customer service conference, and then he meets who he thinks is the love of his life there, voiced by Jennifer Jason Leigh. So a very interesting film here, decidedly adult as well. If you're thinking, oh, this might be something for the entire family, there's a lot of coarse language, mature themes, and some nudity even in this one, but it was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature Film. A lot of interesting things here. You may be left scratching your head, but that's why this movie demands a second viewing. And visually, it was absolutely masterful how they pulled this off. And the bonus features give you an idea of the painstaking craft that went into this movie. It was actually partly financed through Kickstarter as well. So a fascinating story behind Anomalisa, and you will not find another animated film this year that will move you so much and touches on so many dramatic adult themes. So there you have it. We keep it going with the Shannara Chronicles, Season 1 now on DVD. DVD, and this is produced by MTV. You know, I gave this show a shot over the weekend. I really dug it. It's based on the 26-volume book series by Terry Brooks, and obviously with Game of Thrones having such popularity, they're really cashing in on the fantasy concept here, but aimed more at the young crowd. So it's sort of a millennial-focused story of three teens, and it's set thousands of years into the future. So I love that it's got this old-school fantasy feel, but it's actually set in the future, sort of giving it this dystopian Planet of the Apes kind of vibe. So there's a elf-human hybrid, an elven princess, and a human rover who all band together to help stop a demon army from destroying the world. Good stuff there. I liked it. John Rhys-Davies in there as well. All right, finally, oh yeah, look at this. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, arguably the best Star Trek film. The director's cut now is on Blu-ray, and this came out in 1982, and the special effects still hold up today, so the director's edition has been remastered in high def with brilliant picture and quality, and presented in Blu-ray for the first time. 2 hours of special features, including a brand new 29-minute documentary, and this, of course, is a scene-stealing Ricardo Montalban as Khan Noonien Singh, arguably the greatest villain in Star Trek history, the genetically enhanced conqueror from late 20th century Earth. Oh my goodness, get ready, Star Trek fans, because this is a must-have. There you go, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the director's cut on Blu-ray. Get it now. There you go, folks. I'm Thor Dykow. Check me out on Twitter at Thor Dykow, and we'll see you next week on breakfasttelevision.ca.